Two judges have ordered the federal government to continue paying SNAP benefits by using contingency funds, but the Agriculture Secretary says it can't do so without an appropriation from Congress. NTD's David Lamb has more.
Two judges from Massachusetts and Rhode Island have ordered the Trump administration to use emergency funds for SNAP, the nation's largest food assistance program. Millions of Americans starting Saturday were set to have their SNAP benefits paused as a result of the federal government shutdown. SNAP serves about 1 in 8 Americans and costs about $8 billion per month nationally. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins addressing Americans a day ahead of the planned lapse in benefits.
So the fact that the Democrats are saying, but wait, USDA has money in their accounts, why it is really their fault, I've seen it over and over and over from some of their leaders, is absolute false, and it is a lie.
She explained the Department of Agriculture's position on why it could not use contingency funds to cover the food stamp program.
So there is a contingency fund at USDA, but that contingency fund, by the way, doesn't even cover, I think, half of the $9.2 billion that would be required for November SNAP, but it is only allowed to flow if the underlying program is funded. It's called a contingency fund, and by law, contingency fund can only flow when the underlying fund is flowing.
On October 25th, the Trump administration stated that it wasn't permitted to use a contingency fund with approximately $5 billion in it to fund SNAP. But Rollins did mention a silver lining, that there's a national conversation on the program. She noted that the program costs rose to unprecedented highs during the Biden administration, and that under President Trump, the USDA is adding more accountability. For example, she said they are stopping illegal immigrants from receiving benefits and rooting out fraud and abuse. Rollins also said she's imploring Senate Democrats to reopen the government. David Lamb, NTD News.